Last night we talked about function notation, that it can be used to represent the equation of a line. However, in function notation, instead of y, we write f of x. Now, f can be any letter you want to use. F is the name of the function. So if you chose a g, it would be g of x. If you chose an h, it would be h of x. And we use that instead of y. So let me rewrite this equation for a line in function notation. So there we have it. F of x equals mx plus b. And now let's see an example of how we can use or how function notation is used. So in this example, first example, we have the function g of x, which equals 4x plus 3, and we're asked to find what g of 2 is, g negative 3, and g 0. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a chart. On the left, we're going to put g of x, and on the right, we're going to put 4x plus 3. Now, for every value of x, we are going to get an output. Think of functions as maybe machines that can take inputs and give you outputs. So in this case, our function took an input of 2, and so we replace x with 2, and we now have 4 times 2 plus 3, and that is our output from this function. We do the same with negative 3. We replace x with negative 3, and we end up with 4 times negative 3 plus 3. And finally, 0. So when x equals 0, we'll have 4 times 0 plus 3. And now solving for each, from the top, we solve for 4 times negative 3, which is negative 12, plus 3 is negative 9. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 3 equals 3. And 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3, that is 11. And one final annotation. In this example, we used the function notation for linear equations, but we can actually use it for nonlinear equations also.